Hello chatbox out there. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys all about what I got to do on my weekend. I hope you guys are all having a lovely weekend and you're having a lovely relaxing Sunday rest. On my Saturday I got up and I'd had a nice lie-in, and it was such a gloomy, miserable day that I just didn't want to do anything. You know, those type of days where you just don't want to get out of bed, and I just spent most of my morning on TikTok watching vlogs and vines and furry dog videos, and going on my social media, checking on that, did a bit of drawing, listened to a bit of music, made myself some scrambled egg on toast, and me and my mum, dad and my older brother watched the original Judy Garland A Star Is Born, and I am going to be showing you guys a photo of my scrambled egg that I made, which I'm pretty proud of myself. I can't really bake that well, and scrambled egg is something that I've managed to master, so I'm really proud of that. Turned out really well, was really nice, and I had that, had a shower, got changed, and then I was just listening to a bit of music, and I watched Nan McPhee, which is probably one of my favourite films ever. Emma Thompson is just such a legend, and it's probably one of my favourite films of hers, and I'm not a big fan of the second one, but the first one I just love. I love the ending where it snows in August, and I wrote a bit of my journal, did a bit of colouring, and I was then just watching some stuff I recorded I need to watch, and watched some episodes of Supernatural, Doctor Who, Buffy, and some other sci-fi stuff. Watched a few episodes of Friends, and my older brother and younger brother were on their Xboxes. Older sister's at hers, and younger sister is in uni, and my dad had gone off for a nap. He got up, and then my dad and older brother and younger brother and his mate were watching the rugby, and I then got myself ready for work, and I was working in the evening doing 6 till 10. I got dropped up to work, and I was serving lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables here, there and everywhere, and it was pretty quiet because it was such a miserable evening. Most people who were sensible stayed at home and were nice and cozy in the warmth of their homes, which I wish I could have been. But it was really good. It was quite a chilled shift, not too stressful. Didn't make any mistakes, didn't drop anything, didn't trip over it or anything like that, which is really good. And I finished at 10 on the dot, and that's the curfew now. I got to finish at 10, and I got picked up by my dad. We got back, I put my work clothes in the wash as I'm now off for 2 days, and I had some pizza and had to have some paracetamol because I have a bit of an achy body at the moment. I think I might be coming down with the flu. It's definitely not COVID, because I had some colours at work and paper days at the end, but also got a bit of carrot cake, which was so good, and I definitely tasted that alright, and I'm going to be showing you guys a photo of that now. I blooming love carrot cake. It's probably one of my favourite cakes. That and a Victoria sponge. Can't go wrong with a Victoria sponge or carrot cake or cheesecake or just cake in general. I just blooming love cake, to be honest. And I finished writing my journal entry for I can't speak. I finished writing my journal entry for Saturday day, and put that away. And I then watched the new Strictly, loving Strictly, being back on screen, and I then watched Little Mix to Search, the Battle of the Bands, whatever you want to call it, and I love that too. The band that went out, I don't think they should have gone out, so that was a bit annoying, but these things happen, unfortunately. Sometimes your favourites don't get through, which is a shame, but loving it nonetheless. Then I was just watching through TikToks and did like 6 or 7 TikToks, drafted them, so throughout the week I can put them back on. And yeah, I'm sounding a bit groggy at the moment, but I'm feeling a lot better than I was. I went to bed and I woke up this morning, so on my Sunday morning, and I was literally feeling so crap, and I came down about 6ish, and my mum was still up because my mum hasn't been sleeping that well at the moment either, bless her. So she was up, and my dad was up sorting stuff around the house, and he's always an early bird anyway, so I had some paracetamol and then went off back to bed. I then got up, had a nice fresh shower, did a bit of drawing, listened to a bit of Christmas music on my Christmas playlist. Only 60 something days, guys, and I'm going to be showing you guys some of my new drawings in my new sketchbook. I'm loving this sketchbook so much, and it's plain paper because I used to do it with lines, so I used to like marking out where it was on with line paper. My uncle, who's quite a good artist himself, was always like, use plain paper, Dan. So I'm now doing that. Hopefully you can see them. That's probably one of my favourite ones. I love the pantsuit with lots of flowers and a nice hat. And the newest ones I'm going to show you guys are these ones here. I love her gloves. And that one there is my favourite one with a nice earring. Shape it on the side, a puffy sleeves, a straps, and then it's like off the shoulder, which I'm loving at the moment. And then I did like a vest and a dress. It's like a long, no sleeved, it's like vest underneath and a dress over the top. And it's got some nice flowers in it, a little flower band. And yeah, I am really enjoying my illustrations at the moment. And yeah, that face is definitely the best one I've done so far. I love the lips, the eyes, everything about that one. My face is definitely getting a lot better. When I first started doing illustrations when I was younger, the heads were massive and then the face detail were tiny, so it looked really crazy, but they're definitely a lot better. My illustrations are very much influenced and inspired by Bratz, Barbie, you name it, any type of doll like that. I'm very into like doll type of illustrations, and Hayden Williams is an illustrator that's probably one of my favourite illustrators, who is just so amazing. Definitely check him out on Twitter and Instagram. He's just so incredibly talented. And I then got myself ready, and I had some raisin bread, which I'm obsessed with at the moment, and some warm milk, which I'm also loving at the moment. I'm like a cat, I just love milk, I love tuna, love attention, and I had that and then got ready to go off for a little walk. Never like a bit of fresh air to help you feel better when you're feeling a bit meh. And my dad had gone to bed, mum had gone back to bed as well. Younger brother was on his Xbox, he came down and was watching a bit of the rugby, and I went for a little walk and got some nice flower stats that I'm going to be showing you guys now. They came out really well. I'm loving my new phone. The camera on my phone is so good, makes the detail of the photos stand out really well, and I am just loving all the autumnal colours, the yellows, the greens, the reds, all the lovely leaves, the crisp smell in the air, the leaves crunching underneath my feet. I just blooming love autumn, and I got some flower stuff as well. And then went off to One Stop and got myself some lunch, and I'm going to be showing you guys what I got from there. The first thing I got was some cherry cola. Blooming love for cherry cola. My mum's like, you shouldn't be drinking so much of it because it's not good for you, but I haven't had it in ages, so I was like, I'll treat myself. And then I got some fridge raiders and some chicken Caesar wraps, which I cannot wait to munch through after this, and got myself some fudge. Love a bit of fudge. And then I got myself some rice pudding. I've been craving rice pudding for ages now. I just woke up one day and I was like, I really want a bit of rice pudding. I haven't had it in ages. And then I was going to get some and I just forgot to get some. So I finally got myself some rice pudding. I've got like 4 tins, put them in the pantry, so I'll be putting that down in the pantry to have later on. Probably have that for my pudding. Having a roast dinner this evening, looking forward to that. And I will probably have rice pudding for my pudding unless we've got pudding, and I'll save it for another day. And I'm now back, and it was quite sunny first thing this morning. Then as I was walking to One Stop, it started spitting and went a bit gloomy. But then as I got out of the shops, it brightened up. I made my way back home and saw one of the guys I played touch rugby with, who hasn't played for a while because he hurt his knee, should hopefully be playing again soon. And we had a nice catch up. And then I saw this lady who was just walking a dog, and just got talking to her because I have a dog myself. So I was just saying about my dog Harvey. And then I got home, my dad's not up from his nap, and I did a bit of drawing, listened to a bit of music, and I'm now going to be going to have my lunch and watch a bit of TV, probably just do a bit more drawing, maybe play with my Wimbledon doll, and possibly have a nap. And I shall see you guys later on with more of the vlog. Bye. Hi guys, I hope you guys are all having a lovely Sunday evening and you all had a great weekend. I did in fact end up going back to bed because I'm feeling a little bit meh, trying to be my positive normal self, but glands a bit swollen, got a bit of a cough, bit of a achy body. I think it's just a little cold flu kind of thing, not COVID, but still feeling a little bit crap. And yeah, life is going good as can be with COVID and everything, but I do not need this crap right now. I'm just like, for God's sake, really? I definitely need to go to bed because I was feeling a little bit cranky and a bit agitated. I got some paracetamol and that definitely helped. Went to bed, and before that I'd watched this not Netflix. I watched a few things on Netflix actually. I just looked and there wasn't really much. I think I started watching this film on Netflix, then stopped that, and then went on to Disney Plus and watched this film called Clouds about this guy who has cancer, and him and his best mate form a band, and they performed on YouTube, ended up getting picked up by a record label and created an album. And in real life it's based on a true story about this guy who had cancer, and it's very moving, very powerful, heartbreaking, but also very beautiful, and it's just so well acted. The actress in it is Frida Carpenter, one of the actresses, and she's so good, and I just love it. And definitely have tissues with you because it is a real tearjerker. And the guy in real life, before his death, came up with a charity to help find a cure for cancer so kids don't have to go through cancer, and he raised $2 billion or something like that, which is amazing. And yeah, it's just such a great film. I then was going onto my social media, checking up on my social medias, uploaded a few new TikToks, watched a few new TikToks, did a bit of drawing, colouring, and worked on radio chapters of my book, which is going really well, loving that. Always writing, and listened to a bit of music, did a bit of karaoke, love a bit of Sing Song Me. And I then was just watching some episodes of Friends and Doctor Who and Escape to Country and Farrah Brown, and caught up with that off BBC iPlayer, and watched some stuff on recording to watch my older brother's on his Xbox being really loud and crazy as per usual. It's always a madhouse in this house. Dog barking, phone going, door going, there's always something going on in this house. And I've got the fan at the moment because it's so hot. I'm not sure if it's just me being not very well, might have a bit of a temperature, but I'm literally melting. And yeah, doesn't being ill just suck, and I just hate it. I'm not the best of being ill, so when I'm ill it just really does just suck, and hopefully I shouldn't be ill for too long. I just don't really want to because I've got quite a few shifts coming up, and I just don't want to lose any shifts because with COVID you never know when. Unfortunately, you could go to work one day and then go to work and it'd be shut or put a lockdown again. So I want to have as many shifts as I can before then. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we shouldn't be going into lockdown. We're in the bottom tier. I heard people saying about if we go into second tier, what we might have to do and stuff. But until we hear any more from the government, I'm just going to carry on as normal. Just got to wash our hands, wear face masks, social distance, and just try carry on as normal as we can. Really, that's all you can do. And I then did some new illustrations, and I messed up because I used pen instead of pencil, and I like the way the pen outline makes the details stand out more, and it's a bit of a risky game to play because when doing with pen, if you smudge it or make a mistake, you can't really start again or rub it out. So I had to try and rescue a few of my new illustrations, and I think I did alright. And then we had our Sunday roast, which was amazing. Love a good Sunday roast, and I'm going to be showing you guys a photo of that now. It was amazing. Then we tidied away the table and everything, and we watched a bit of the chase. I wrote a bit more of my journal and had some of my clotted cream vanilla fudge, whatever it is. It clotted cream as well? Oh, I think it's just vanilla fudge. Either way, it is delicious. Fudge is fudge. Can't get my words out. And yeah, my nose is running like a bloody waterfall now, and I'm literally feeling like death's door, like death's warmed up or whatever. I cannot get my words up now. And had some more paracetamol, had a cup of milk and some raisin bread for my pudding kind of thing. Really loving raisin bread at the moment, and I did some colouring in, watched some vlogs and some funny dog videos, and I was listening to a bit of Kylie. Can't wait for a new album to come out on the 6th of November, and yeah, it's so good. She's had 3 tracks, a new one coming out soon, which is called Groovy something or other. It's disco themed, Kylie Disco, hence why it's called Kylie Disco, but it is looking and shaping up to be an amazing album, and I cannot wait to hear the whole of it. And yeah, I just love a bit of Kylie, or Kylie Manugga Nugget as my dad always says. He's always called her Manugga Nugget, I do not know why, bless him. And I am off to have a Costa catch up with my colleague and my ex-colleague tomorrow, and then one of my colleagues might be coming along as well, but he's undecided at the moment. But I'm looking forward to it. It should be about 4ish. Hopefully I should be feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better than I was since my nap and taking a few paracetamol, so I'm sure I shall be alright. Fingers crossed. And I am now off to finish writing my journal, watch a bit of TV, probably make a few new TikToks, mess on there for a bit, listen to a bit more music and do a bit more illustrations, and I'm just going to be chilling for the rest of the evening and probably get an early night, as didn't really get much sleep last night, and hopefully I can sleep tonight because I had my nap in the early on in the evening, so hopefully I'm not wide awake. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely weekend, or have a lovely rest of your evening and a great week ahead, and I shall see you soon. New vlog coming very soon. Bye.